Times you take whatever hand you're dealt in life, you take that hand and you play it. Your people, your own people say, "Oh, he's broke." Listen.
They're broke.
Are y'all new here?
Yeah.
Is he broke?
Yeah.
He's broke.
Yes.
That makes sense.
No, he's not. Jeff shaking his
Yes, he
No,
is,
he's
Jeff.
not.
Jeff, why is he doing these? Just to make money.
My children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money.
In a shocking turn of events, exclusive footage has emerged showing boxing legend Floyd Mayweather in an emotional and desperate state, pleading for help after reportedly losing his vast fortune. Once celebrated as one of the richest athletes in history, Mayweather is now facing the harsh reality of financial ruin. The former undefeated champion is distraught, now a far cry from the lavish lifestyle he once flaunted. Fans and critics alike are stunned as the man known for his money mansions and million-dollar watches is now begging for assistance, raising serious questions about what truly led to his downfall. Floyd Mayweather has even severed ties with his children, allegedly due to financial hardship. He has implemented a significant change in his parenting approach.
50 Cent and Mayweather.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened?
As he was actually going into jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotion. As he actually got in and I took a look, I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC. So technically, Floyd is a golden boy fighter. They build the whole show.
Yeah.
Then he comes home, there's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign, where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that. When he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell you how to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. Like, Floyd, he ain't that, man. I'm telling you, man, like, if they push me to a certain point, I'll mess up in front of everybody. Because it's just the way I'm brought up. Like, I never ran from anything because I didn't have nobody to go to. I've always had where I'm going, home to get me.
Mayweather has decided to stop providing direct financial handouts to his adult children, encouraging them instead to pursue education or work within his business ventures. He expressed his desire for them to become self-reliant and contribute to the family's generational wealth by starting their own businesses, with his support in funding these ventures that Floyd Mayweather is facing financial difficulties with, some speculating about potential bankruptcy.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, love my children. All four of my children are adults. And I told them, listen, no more handouts. No more handouts. It can't be. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, from here on out, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business. I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same.
These claims have been fueled by reports questioning the legitimacy of his alleged $42 million real estate investment in New York City. Business Insider noted that public property records do not support Mayweather's claims of purchasing 62 apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan, leading to skepticism about the authenticity of the deal. There's a flex happening with Floyd Mayweather that we were all cheering and congratulating him from, but we might need to put a pin in that as some evidence comes forward that things may not be how they seem.
Flex happening with Floyd Mayweather that we were all cheering and congratulating him from, but we might need to put a pin in that as some evidence comes forward that things may not be how they seem. So a couple weeks back, I talked about it here on the show. Floyd Mayweather said he dropped $402 million on 62 Manhattan rental buildings. But Business Insider went and did the research. They did their Googles, and they said they couldn't find any receipts that this is true. There were no deed transfers, no public records, nothing. They made some phone calls to owners, and they could not find any information regarding this transaction. Floyd has gone on interviews and discussed it. You know, of course, 50 Cent dropped in with his troll thing and put the interview up and the information about it and said he bought them in his imagination. Same place he read all those Harry Potter books. Because 50 gone 50. My question is, does Floyd was he...
So a couple weeks back, I talked about it here on the show. Floyd Mayweather said he dropped $402 million on 62 Manhattan rental buildings, but Business Insider went and did the research they did, their Googles, and they said they couldn't find any receipts that this is true. There were no deed transfers, no public records, nothing. They made some phone calls to owners, and they could not find any information regarding this transaction.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. And I'm pointing like this because all of it. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. All this money made. No partners. All by myself. For 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
He's collecting rent, hustlers. You know how much rent that is? And guess what? I don't know his paperwork, but obviously if you spent that much in real estate, it looks like he spent it in one shot. But even if he didn't, but usually he did. And if he dealt with the same person, you get a deal, right? So through these deals, he's making money. It's definitely an income situation. They're all apartments. It's not a commercial building. They're all apartment buildings, which are commercial, but they're apartments. So guess what? $402 million in real estate. Hey, he's $500 million in real estate just off apartment.
Floyd has gone on interviews and discussed it. You know, of course, 50 Cent dropped in with his troll thing and put the interview up and the information about it and said he bought them in his imagination. Same place. He read all those Harry Potter books. 'Cause 50 gone 50. My question is, does Floyd like? Was he while Mayweather emphasized that he owns the properties outright, without any partners, and aims to provide affordable housing to families in need?
Floyd Mayweather is on an absolute real estate buying spree. I'm honestly having kind of a hard time keeping up with all this. Just listen to some of these headlines. All of these were posted just in the last 8 days alone. Floyd Mayweather lands $402 million deal to buy over 60 buildings in New York City. Mayweather puts $100 million in $3 billion JV. Mayweather buying a stake in former Versace mansion in Miami Beach. I knew this guy was rich, and it's no secret that he's been doing some big real estate deals lately, but he's absolutely on a roll right now. Different sources give different numbers, but Floyd's net worth is estimated to be as high as $1.5 billion, which makes him one of the wealthiest athletes in the world.
The buildings previously owned by Black Spruce. Management benefit from Article 21 tax exemptions, encouraging long-term affordability. This collaboration involves a $10 billion portfolio comprising 18 office buildings spanning over 10 million square FT. Notable properties in this portfolio include the AON Center and the old post office building in Chicago, as well as 410th Avenue in New York's Hudson Yards, and the Harborside complex in Jersey City. Experts suggest that he may have only acquired a minority stake with options for future expansion, rather than full ownership.
Over $1 billion throughout his entire career, but now he's being accused of being broke. This accusation comes from Logan Paul, who fought Floyd Mayweather 1 year ago, which was one of the biggest fights in all of history, selling over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Where Floyd Mayweather was paid the majority of the money, but was reported he made $100 million off the fight. For Logan Paul, who handled all the marketing, it's not the same where he hasn't been paid one penny. Now it's because every single dollar made went through Floyd Mayweather's company. Logan Paul said despite them having a contract, he's owed $5 million by Floyd Mayweather that he's just not paying him. And Logan Paul, along with his brother Jake Paul, have bashed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being broke. Which Floyd Mayweather is undeniably a pretty bad guy, where he went to jail for 2 months for domestic battery. Which Floyd Mayweather has been accused of domestic abuse by over half a dozen women, including his ex-wife. And it was confirmed in court by his son when he was just 10 years old. But Floyd Mayweather took offense to being called broke and said he makes $300 million a month. Which is a complete joke because it would mean he has more cash coming in than Bill Gates. And Logan Paul said if Mayweather doesn't pay soon, he's taking him to court. But who knows, maybe Mayweather's money is just a show.
Additionally, while Mayweather has invested in a $10 billion office portfolio with 601W companies, the exact terms of his investment remain undisclosed, and it's unclear whether he holds a controlling stake or a minority interest. These discrepancies have led some to question whether Mayweather is attempting to project an image of greater wealth and influence than his actual investments reflect. Mayweather, once hailed as one of the wealthiest athletes, is reportedly facing financial struggles and has allegedly reached out to fellow boxers for help. Despite his lavish lifestyle and past claims of owning multi-million-dollar properties, recent rumors suggest that Mayweather is on the brink of financial ruin.
Oh, what they doing?
So there's still some stay.
No, it only happens when it's time.
Got it.
It's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. Right. It's time to make a fight, and then that happens.
So through the BX Fight Club, you met someone,
Isaac, right? Because they had to legalize it on paper to turn it into like a dark show, like when they don't have television involved with a boxing event. Even Floyd, when you make yourself like we got issues over your anger, he's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
And it took, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like within lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, call him, he'll be at your, your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Wow.
Now, obviously, this is 50, so we have to take everything he says with a grain of salt, but that sounded pretty credible to me. Now, without trying to give away who it is, I have met someone who is directly within the Floyd Mayweather circle, and I can tell you with 100% certainty, he spins like an absolute madman. And I'm not just talking about a mansion and some sports cars. I mean multiple mansions, multiple cars, and not even just different cars, because he does have a bunch of different sports cars.
Sources claim that he has been asking peers in the boxing community for assistance, raising eyebrows and fueling speculation about his true financial condition. These developments contrast sharply with his previous image of financial invincibility, leading many to question the authenticity of his wealth. According to rapper 50 Cent, Floyd Mayweather's return to fighting YouTubers isn't by choice but out of financial necessity. In a 2020 interview with Hot 97, 50 Cent claimed that Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle led to depleted funds, stating, "I think he got to right now because the money's gone. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight." He suggested that Mayweather's need for income has driven him to seek exhibition matches even with non-traditional opponents, to maintain his lavish spending habits. This perspective casts Mayweather's recent bouts in a different light, implying financial motives behind his continued presence in the ring.